he said, when it's all said and done, I think our roster is going to be improved from last year. And I think that is a say it with your chest bold statement from Kalen DeBoer that he thinks when it's all said and done, all the export import of the portal and the coaching change, that he thinks he's going to have a better roster than Alabama had last year. Do you guys have that feeling? Do the fans have that feeling? I don't even know if do the fans really believe their roster is going to be better than it was last year?
I mean, let's go position group by position group. All right. Running back. I'll go in order.
Equal, at least equal.
Yeah, at least equal. Okay. Well, I would say better. I think these young guys finally are going to. I think it's going to be breakout. I think it's going to be better.
I think so, but we don't know. Yeah. But equal.
At this position, don't just go starter. Let's go full room quarterback.
Quarterback's better.
Quarterback room's better.
Yeah.
Wide receiver. Unknown.
I don't know. You know, Jermaine Burton, I was asked about him yesterday. Chip Brown was asking about him. I was like, if you like a guy that talks a lot of shit.
Yeah, he does that.
I thought he was better last year than I expected he would be at Alabama, but losing Burton and Bond, I don't know. I'm going to say a push. I don't know what you're getting with the wide receiver.
Well, I mean, Jeremy Bernard, you like.
I do.
I mean, Ryan Williams is
supposed to be great.
Ton of upside, you know, but it's completely unproven upside at this point.
I think Kendrick Law is going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, so I think that's one position where you're like, I don't know. I don't know yet. Offensive line, you lose J.C. Latham to the draft. Caden Proctor
I think it's going to be better.
It's good as or better. I mean, I guess it depends on you really like Brailsford at center when he's back.
Well, I mean, the left tackle was green and a swinging door early last season. Mm-hmm. He got better at the end. He's back with experience. So if he's the guy he was at the end of last year and continues to improve, you're better at left tackle. Your left guard is going to be a first-round draft pick, and Booker center could be an All-American according to you.
Yeah, I mean,
and then right guard, they finally figured it out last year, and now you just got a whole bunch of people that you try to replace at right tackle, find the right piece there, and that looks pretty good.
You know, there was a lot of rumors about Parker Brailsford, but, you know, we had Kalen DeBoer on kind of snuff those out, and he seems rejuvenated and ready to roll. And for Brockenmeyer, who a lot of people believed was beating him out, for him to transfer out, I think that shows you how good Brailsford is.
A lot of people, when we do this, say – you guys always focus on Ryan Williams. Don't forget about Caleb Odom at receiver.
That's a great point, Brownie. Why do you guys do that?
I've never seen either one of them play.
Yeah, so I haven't either. Caleb Odom as a, classified as a tight end, 6'4", 220.
Yeah.
But I think just an athletic guy, right?
Yeah. And he's actually been there practicing to everyone's point. Yeah, we've seen him.
Right. And on 3-4 stars. So everybody's like, when you all start talking about people catching passes and receivers, don't forget Caleb Odom. So I wanted to give the chat room what they were asking for there. So there you go, chat room.
I think this offense will average 40 points a game.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, what did they average last year?
I mean, I think they'll average 40 points. I think the offense is going to be unbelievable.
If they average 40 points a game.
Well, last year,
I think they will average 40 points a game.
They averaged 34 a game, so that'd be +6.
Yeah, that's a whole touchdown more game.
I think they'll average 40 points a game.
So if you flip around, defensive line?
Same.
Yeah, same.
All right, linebacker?
I think better because there was not the expectation last year.
I don't know if you're better
from Campbell and Lawson. I mean, I think they'll be better this year.
I don't think they'll be better not without Dallas Turner.
With Dallas and Braswell.
Yeah. Those are two guys.
Yeah, who are the guys on the edge?
That seems like
that's exactly right. Who's the guys on the edge?
That seems like that front seven is probably the place where I'm like, okay, I'm going to need to see that to believe it.
The whole defense.
And the defensive backfield. Defensive backfield. When you lose Kool-Aid McKinstry, an early second rounder, and Terrion Arnold, a late first rounder.
Yep.
That's why.
And Caleb Downs to the portal.
Yeah, that's a lot of talent out the door.
So Kane Womack's got a lot. Kane, if you're watching, buddy, sorry, man, you got a lot of pressure on you.
Well, here's the thing.
Because you're going to average 40 points a game
that's
scoring.
Good, that's
so
good.
You got to hold him to 39 points a game on the other side.
I was going to say, I don't think this is going to be LSU last year where they had to win games, 41-38. But I do think Alabama fans are going to be like, this is different. I mean, I think the offense is going to be that dynamic, but I think the defense is going to give up.
I mean, and Zach said in the chat room, look, I just appreciate, what's Kalen DeBoer supposed to say? He's going to be confident, but he's going to be respectful as well. So, I mean, I don't know if that was coach speak or what. Yeah. I mean, but he could be right.
When you do 100 public appearances and all these interviews, eventually you have to say something different. And I just thought that was a little different last night.
Maybe he was talking about Washington's roster. Our roster's going to be better than what I had at Washington last year.
I'm just saying, I like the confidence. I wanted to bring it up first because I didn't think I don't know if a lot of Alabama fans really believed it or not.
Well, you bring up Washington's roster, and you saw in the NFL draft this past weekend where they had 10 guys drafted,
I know,
as many as Nick Saban. But that's why I've said I don't know why people are so concerned that Kalen DeBoer is taking this program over. He had a less talented roster last year in Washington than Alabama had and played for the national championship.
he did.
So I think he takes over a better roster than he had last year.